There were a whole host of technical issues today trying to get this started. But it is started, stream is going, here to be live and in person. Well, not in person. I mean, in person where I am. I'm not in person on. Give this a few more seconds. Settings here. Audio gate too high? Audio gate. I forgot where I set it. That's probably not awesome. Well, I'll just make sure to speak clearly. Suppose. Oh, here's the gate. Okay, let's lower the close threshold a bit. So when I trail off speaking, it doesn't cut off speaking, so to speak. Anyway, back again with Kingsfield 2, or Kingsfield the First for everyone in the English-speaking world. The first one didn't make it out of Japan for reasons that will be obvious if you go watch any of that game played at all. So, I am here. I just went through the east shore of the island. Went back to the fountain stuff. I'm now at the save point next to the fountain. So you can't tell there's a fountain from this map because the fountain is technically in a different map section. This. I'm next to the shortcut that goes to the fountain. And no, you aren't supposed to know what you're doing in this game. So anyway, from what I know, I now need to go throw myself down a hole. It's always a great idea. I highly recommend everyone watching this, try throwing yourself into a hole at least once in your life. Don't actually do that. Don't do that. So yeah, the cemetery next to the North Village here has some holes in it. And if you drop down those holes in the early game, you're dead. Wait, did I forget to place a stone there? I forgot to place a stone there, did I forget to place a key there? Let me actually double check that. Because there's no way out of the area in the holes. There is only death or teleporting out. Which means I need to have somewhere to teleport to. And this is a good place to set for teleportation. A guidepost. A guidepost. So let's see here. I have Star Key, Moon Key, Stargate. I don't have the Moon Gate. So Star Key here. This overcomplicated fucking fast travel system. Okay, now we're going to North Village. I think I need to talk to a guy about a thing. Figure out where that guy is to talk to him. Al. How's Al doing? He's still eating. He's still eating that soup. I forgot I can buy stuff. Alright. So I don't talk to him. Oh, this is the graveyard. Hey, it's a ghost. Alright, so that's the graveyard. I searched these, right? Yeah. Where I came from. Just actually a area with monsters in it. That's not part of the village. There's a guy here I could talk to about a thing. Oh, here we go. Huh. Well, I thought I was supposed to talk to a guy about a Moongate, but I don't see nothing here. Yeah, no, there's nothing over here, right? There's no other exits here. Room. The guy I need to talk to. Hold on. Guy is... Oh, he's all the way down over there. He's in the south village, not the north village. Silly me. I'll get over to him eventually. Until then, I have a hole to throw myself down. I've been building up, throwing myself into a hole. Well, I'm gonna do it. There's a ghost I need to kill first. Right? Right? Ghost. Ghost. Yeah, there's this guy. Could not care about that guy even in the slightest. I thought there were holes in here. Wait, which cemetery had the holes? There's a lot of cemeteries. What had the holes in them? Ah, crap. Burly bastard. So where are the holes? Wait, so if it wasn't this cemetery, then what cemetery had the holes in them? Huh. Which cemetery had the holes in the floor? One of these cemeteries had holes in the floor. I'm not making it up. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Was it the South Cemetery? Was it the South Village that had the holes in the floor? Is there a cemetery in the South Village? One of these cemeteries had holes in the floor, and I need to throw myself down those holes. Like, just yeet myself down those holes. Where can I throw myself down a hole? What the hell? I'll just go to the South Village for now. Wrong direction. No idea where I am, or what I'm doing, or where I'm going, but I know that I must do violence. I will one day find a cemetery with the holes in the floor. This one up here? No, this is the dead village, right? Slime. Oh, I can't do slimes with a sword. Oh, this is a pain in the ass. There's a cemetery up here. No, because, okay, so let me use logic. The place I want to go to is on the southern part of a map. So then the cemetery I need to throw myself down to also be in the southern part of a map. Right? That's logic, right? Bad logic, but it is logic. Alright, so this goes to this shit hallway. Hallway full of shit. Shitty hallway. Oh, here's a hole. Is this a hole to the place, or is this a hole to my death? Quick save. Whee! Oh, no, it's a hole to a place. Kind of damage, though. Is this a hole to the place that I want to go? No, it's not. Well, that was still fun. Is there anything down here? Oh, cool. Weird. Hold on, I might be having some technical difficulties here. Not really sure what to do with this. Like, if I was gonna put a door, I'd put a door here. Right? That's the place to put a door. Wait, hold on. Okay, there we go. Did a quick load. I quick loaded back here, didn't I? I quick loaded back here. Yeah, so I changed my setup between last time and this time, so things have been a bit fucky, technically speaking. So, I implore you to just bear with me for a bit while I get this sorted out. Okay, so we don't throw ourselves down this hole, because there's nothing down there. I've genuinely forgotten where that cemetery is. I guess I can see the guy about the moon, right? That, right? Down here? Down here? Kill this thing. Hey. That's right, you better die. Down here, right? Yeah, just a guy hanging out. Yeah, he's just a guy hanging out. Just a guy. I had one of those. Yeah, I have one of those. Oh, okay, well, got the moon gate. Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that quite yet. Alright. Oh, did I get fully healed? Guess I got fully healed from that. Neat. Alright, so this isn't the cemetery. Here's the cemetery that has the drop. Cemetery. Drop. Is it all the way back by the east coast? All the way back there. Wait, I have enough gold to buy, no I do not. Okay. The holes weren't all the way back at the cemetery. I mean, at the east coast, right? Right? Surely not. So... Huh. I guess I'll drag my happy ass all the way back to Central Village. How about we do that? Let's drag our happy asses back to the Central. Hopefully these soldiers will go down in one hit. That would be convenient. Very convenient if these idiots went down in one hit. Or just not spawn at all, I guess. Here's an idiot. Yeah, one hit. That's nice. Love to see it. So I'm supposed to go to the big mine at some point. Which would be over to the left in this room. But I want to throw myself down a hole first. Not too much to ask. I could have sworn that the cemetery next to the North Village was one of the holes in it. I would have sworn. Anyway, let's see if I can go get some more flasks. I keep forgetting where in this... Oh no, this kid. Yeah, I can heal. No. Not the guy. Even close to being the guy. Also not the guy. I am completely and totally lost. I don't know where anything is. Utterly befuddled. Oh no, this is the guy. Great. Alright, how many do I have? I have 5? So then let's get 2 more of these. Okay. More flasks. That will be convenient. Where is this stupid cemetery with the stupid holes in the floor? Because I want to go down there before I throw myself into the big mine. The big mine that will most likely kill me. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do this the hard way. Alright, let's do this. Oh. Oh. I feel exceptionally silly. Because I am exceptionally silly. Let's Stargate. Back here. Always a good thing to do. Alright, so I actually almost found the room. Literally almost got there. I feel very dumb. So there's that termite room somewhere around here that I turned around from because I thought I was going the wrong way. Turns out that was the right way. Yeah, you see this room? Remember this room? Alright, where's the... There's the other one. That's a generous hitbox. Alright, one of these stairways goes to the room with the holes in it. Stairway? Nope. The hell? There we go. Oh, wait. Down this adventure. Spooky ghost! Oh, this is the dead village, right? No. I've been here before? Been here before, right? Oh, here's a hole. Oh, it's a hole! Is this where I want to be? Oh, hey, buddy. That's an open chest, so either there's an open chest here naturally, or I've been here before. Like, this isn't... This? Shouldn't be. Oh, son of a... Alright, so that's the wrong hole. I went down the wrong hole. Don't you hate it when you go down the wrong hole? Hey, fellas. I can refill my flasks. Alright, so that was the wrong stairway. Lesson learned. Yeah, no, like, that's some good life advice. Never go in the wrong hole. Here's the flask. Water. Okay, so now I have 8 gold potions. That's handy. That's useful to have. Okay, so let's try this one more time. I swear I will eventually throw myself down the correct hole. It's only a matter of time. There are only so many holes I can throw myself down. Idiots respawn? No? Got this. Oh well. Alright, let's go up this staircase. That's the different dead courtyard. Different dead courtyard with a different hole to throw myself down. Well, I'm just gonna quick save here. Whee! This is literally the same room, isn't it? Wait, no, is this? Hold up, where am I? Probably just look at the map. Oh, I'm here. How did I get here? Huh. Let me go back to... Uh, oh, okay, so it is the East Coast. Then you go back to the East Coast. Okay. Okay. So, I can do that from here, actually. I can do that from here. Okay. I am extraordinarily confused and turned around and lost at all times. I have no idea where I am or what I'm doing. Just know I gotta kill these idiots. Because they offend me. Their existence is offensive. Give me so much trouble in the early game. I can't not kill them now. Alright, go here, kill you for fun of it. Did I even hit him? I don't think they even hit him. Alright. Going in the correct direction now. This way. Archer. Way I don't go to the village. Down this hall. Past these archers. Who are very happy to see me. Serpentine. Serpentine! Bridge I put down. Convenience of it. And then go back to this shithole. You think I'm being mean? Just know that I'm not being mean. This place is a shithole. It's a bad place. There's a fountain up here. Right? Fountain room? Yeah, it's a fountain room. Okay, so. Alright, so I'm going to quick save here. And this will be my restarting place if and when I screw this up. Alright, so now I'm going to go into the big cemetery area and look for holes. Alright, I'm going to go here. I'm going to look for holes in the ground. And there better be some goddamn holes in the ground. Those are cubbies. There's tons of skeletons here. I don't... Whoa. Hi there. I don't recall ever seeing any holes. In fact, let's... Up. Yeah, so... And yes, that is what he said. Hold on. The place I want to go to is on this... So the place I want to go to, you can't see my cursor, but it's in this big empty spot here. I want to go here. Right here. Southwest corner. So this cemetery just doesn't connect there at all. There's no connection. Okay, so I guess I will go to that cavern. I'll try that cavern. If that doesn't pan out, I can, and we'll just go to the big mine. Cannot imagine finding all the stuff on my own. That would be insufferable. Don't know how 90s nerds did it. Run for it. Hey, buddy. Oh, I thought that would get him. Oh, you're strong, ain't you? Okay. But he's dead. And hello, buddy. Oh, that didn't go well. Alright, so, now that I've killed everything in here, that just has some dudes. Area. How's this still? So, go this way? I mean, I'm doing grinding, so at least there's that. Getting stuff. And that's what really counts. Alright, so this is the graveyard. Where are my holes? It's a slime, not a hole. That's not a hole. There aren't any tree guys here. I thought there'd be more tree guys. Oh well. Ah, it's a ghost. Screw you, ghost. Is there a hole here? Not a hole there. Oh, I hear fireball, so there is a tree guy somewhere. Hey, it's a tree guy. And it's a hole! It's the correct hole. I went down the correct hole, everyone. I'm so happy. Okay, so what do I do here? Besides get myself killed. In some horribly horribly messy manner. As there's fish here. And I do not get along with fish. Oh yeah, that's helpful. What does it even mean? What do I even do with this? Huh. Different map. Wait, am I using the wrong one? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Do you see what they did there? You do let me know, because I have no idea. Ah, he's coming at my face! It's coming for the frame rate. These fish are attacking my frame rate. Oh, that's a thing. Hey, it's Verdite. Tasty. Ah! Stop attacking my frame rate, you jerk. Ooh, that hurt. Screw you, fish. Oh, that's a gate. Okay, let's just calm down for a moment. What do I need to do? That's west. This is north. Yeah, I have no idea where I am. Okay. Let's just wander around. I got this Verdite. Or more Verdite? Huh. Guess I didn't pick it up because I got attacked? This is the room I dropped into. Oh, hey, that's useful. So. Alright, so I can't rely on maps, either in-game or out of game. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. Why don't we? Oh, what the hell? Oh, hell no. Get away from me. What the hell? Yeah, oh god, he's still coming after me. Come for my ankles. An ankle biter. Ah, don't touch me. Well, that was distressing. Ah, there's more. Okay, hold on. Let me change. Oh, not that way. Hey, buddy. Hi. Yeah, that's alright. Eat shit. Yeah, eat shit. Yeah, get stuck on the geometry. Fuck you. Fuck your polygons. Okay. That's dealt with. The elf's grave. Oh, that's where the elves are buried. That's probably significant for the lore. I don't know. That's another tree. Elf grave. Elf's grave. Let me get a screenshot of this. There we go. The thing here, right? No? No, there's no thing here? On the ground? No? Tree? Sometimes a tree is just a tree. Oh, hello. Oh, that's nice to have. Okay. Oh, found an arrow. Yep, it's an elf grave. Alright. I hear a dirtbag over here. Oh, this room's full of dirtbags. Oh, this is too many dirtbags. I'm gonna try to kite one over here and deal with it. Can I not go any further than that? Okay, sure. Screw you. Eat it. Eat it! Can I just whack them from here? I can just whack them from here. Hit him in his ghost face. Okay. So, these guys' patrol area was probably bound a bit too tightly in this room. Developers probably should have put their patrol area down up to like here, probably. But then they'd have to navigate around these torches, and that would require work. And I can sympathize with not wanting to do the work. Alright, got some more elf graves. That's an elf grave. That's an elf grave. And that's an arrow. And an elf grave. Behind these elf graves? Ooh. Alright. Room number 3. How many heads are here? There's 2. At least 2. Okay, so where can I kite you over? Yes, yes, yes. Go any further than that? You can. Okay. Can you go any further than that? No, you cannot. Well, guess what? Oh, nope. Nope. That. Alright. I hope y'all like these sound effects. Only 3 hits, that's not bad. Any other assholes? I don't hear any. Oh, that's a lot of graves. That's a lot of graves. Okay, alright, let's do this systematically. Because again, I don't have a map for this. It's a chest. Oh, fuck. Where did you come from? You piece of shit. No, screw you. Man, you can really go, can't you? Am I even hitting him? Will you ever fight me, idiot? Huh? No, you don't want to fight? Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight me either. Yeah, gotcha. Like fly swatting. Oh, alright, let me aim a bit further down. Oh, no, you're back in the air again. Oh boy, oh boy. Hey, buddy. No, I don't want to kiss you. You're not my type. Okay. That's done. Go back to grave robbing. So many. Are these crossbow bolts? Are. Up there. Alright, systematic approach. What's in the chest? Ooh, that's nice. I don't know what it is, but it's nice. Oh, Elf's Bolt. So yeah, so that's for a weapon I don't have. Amulet of Mist. Probably useful. Okay, so got the Amulet of Mist. Mist amulet. Amulet for Mist. Wait, so can I use this to find out where I am? Let's see. Can I use this to find out where I am? Alright, so it's... Oh, okay, that's where I am. Right. Okay. Okay. I know where I am now. That's all of the treasure for this zone, pretty much. Alright, let's go back the way we came. Ah, damn, I know where I am. Oh, for the love of God. Fuck off, ghosts. I could probably just run past them. But where's the fun in that? Aw, they kiss. Look at him, he's like, ah, let me at him. Let me at him. Hey, buddy. And these hitboxes are weird. Yeah, got him. No? Oh. Hi, first time chatter. Yes, I know, these are ghosts. And all they want to do is kiss me. They just want to kiss me. But they're not my type, so I don't want to kiss them back. And that's the cause of this conflict. Nope. I'll get him eventually. Get back here. Hi, you little... What is this hitbox? There we go. Hey, leveled up. You see? That was worth the effort. I bet these idiots respond too. Yeah, they did. Or one of them did, at least. It's too bad his boundary is all the way over there, where I can get at him. It's like trying to hit Seaman with a baseball bat. Here we go. Go down here. Have I been down here? I went down here, right? I went down here. Get the thing down here? Yeah, okay, I got the thing down. Okay. Hey, Oni Densetsu, you know, that's a good use of a first-time chat. Because spooky ghosts are spooky. I think that's something we can all agree on. Okay, so, that was fun. Where am I now? I am going this way. Oh, it's a fish. Fish came from my frame rate. Give me back my frame rate, you little fuck. I said, give me back my frame rate. It's mine. Stole my frame rate. Okay. I got some frames back. Not much, but it should be enough. Here's that gate from before. This room has nothing in it. There's this room. This room has something in it? I think this room should have something in it. Bird eye in here. Oh, it's another hall room. Wait, did I go backwards? Go backwards? I went backward. I went backwards. Fantastic. Okay, so now that I know where I'm not, I came from there. How'd you get in here? It's not a fish. I hate fish. You can't go any further than that, can you, huh? Oh, fucker. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, cope and seethe. Oh, well, you can't go beyond that. What the hell? Don't touch me. Oh, he's really going, isn't he? Yeah, eat it. Well, that was exciting. Screenshot. And then let's use some of our gold potions. We have tons of those. Alright, what's in here? Cool. 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 So that's in there. Oh, I'm in this part of the level. Oh, I'm in this... Really? Oh no. I'm in this part of the level. There's a second section to all this. Which, I think the hole for that's in the termite nest. So I can go back to the termite nest. You know, everyone's favorite. Termite nest. So does this have a natural exit? Or just a fuck you exit? Right of that. Just a fuck you exit. Love it. Love to see it. Alright, so I think that's everything for this area. I got that mist amulet, which I think was the point. So let's use our Stargate. Yeah, I think I was going to leave the star key here. This is a useful spot for it. Okay. Okay, so... let's go back to our good friend, the Gold Fountain. Going to cover everything. Fill that flask. Fill that flask. Go. Some water. Okay, so now, where do I go? I can go back to the termite's nest. I think there's a, oh yeah, there's a water crystal I need to get. Okay. Well, do I need to get it? Do I need to get anything? Alright, this will take me to the castle. I don't want to go to the castle. I want to go to the central village, and then I want to go to the big mine. I guess go to the termite's nest, and then warp back here, and then go to the big mine. There's these idiots. One hit, right? Yeah, it's a one hit. Eat it. Get some. Yeah, get some. Hey, got a strength. At 50 strength now. That's pretty good. Oh, I should eat that verdite. Verdite. Oh, I have 2 verdite. Yeah, let's eat some verdite. There we go. Tasty. Yeah, I'm not so sure about the whole interconnected game world here, as opposed to the first Kingsfield. Because first Kingsfield is very much like there are 5 floors in this dungeon, and each floor has like distinct sections to it, and you travel through each section. It loops back to the central area of the floor, and you go down the floor after you're done. Here, I'm constantly dragging my ass through like this specific set of like soldier-infested hallways to get between the Gold Fountain and the east side of the map.
Why don't you play Towers 2?
I mean, I'll play that eventually.
Why don't you finish Towers 2?
Eventually, if you pay me. That's my answer to you. Fuck you, pay me. Wait, so where am I going?
So it seems like Unity is about to die.
Cool. How should we feel about that? Tell me how to feel.
Indie devs are sounding the horn that everyone's gonna get screwed.
And not in a fun way, right?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, it's bad. And that's why I went too far. Yeah, so like how long has that like 50-50 profit thing rule been in place with you? Is that like a new thing, or has that been there for like a year or so? No one's realized
You've been
the
following the
fuckery.
recent news, right? Right?
Oh, not much.
Oh, no. So they're going to charge people after a certain threshold per download, including demos and early access.
Yeah, there should be an exception for that.
They did. The exception is for charity bundles. Now, you might be asking yourself, how do you differentiate downloads based off of if they're for a charity program and if they are for profit? And the answer is
Uh-huh.
so. And then when they said, well, what are you going to do when someone deletes a game and then re-downloads it? Unity even doubled down further and said, yeah, you'll be charged for 2 downloads. And when
Huh.
they asked, how will you be, what is considered a download, they said, quote, on Twitter, we leverage our own proprietary data model, so you can appreciate that we won't go into, you have to appreciate that we won't go into a lot of detail. But we believe it gives an accurate determination of the number of times the runtime is distributed for a given project, i.e., they're possibly going to violate GDPR.
Oh, I love violating GDPR.
Yeah, it's a mess. It's a complete mess. Normally, when a news breaks like this, I immediately like post a forum thread on Giant Bomb. But like this is so complicated and messy, and things are just it's a fucking mess. So Cult of the Lamb announced that they will be deleting their game just wholesale on January 1st because that is when
Oh,
this will
Jesus.
take effect.
That's kind of that's kind of gnarly. That's a bit much, right?
Yeah, and do you remember who the CEO of Unity is right now?
No.
John Riccatello.
Oh shit. Well, there you go. He's working his magic.
So, anyways, this is Steven Titello. I got some clarification from Unity regarding their plan to charge developers per game install after clearing thresholds. If a player deletes a game and reinstalls it, they do confirm that that is considered two installs and you will be charged twice. And per download broke down for most people 20 cents. Same if they install on 2 devices.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. Okay, so there's a hole somewhere around here that I want to fall down. I've spent the last hour trying to throw myself down various holes.
Oh, Jatsu, if you're wondering about that, they have said downloads on Game Pass, game demos, and early access count as installs. So Microsoft is super happy, and so is Steam, because someone says we plan to delete our demo that we recently showcased on Steam Next Fest. So yeah, Steam's Next Fest team is fucking psyched.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine that Riccatello has made lots of friends. Ooh, that's the wrong hole. That's not the hole I wanted to go down. So there are some holes in this game that will kill you, some holes that will drop you somewhere pointless, and some holes that will drop you right where there's important loot.
Yeah, kind of like Towers 2.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm looking for a hole that will drop me to a
Get in the
crystal I
hole.
need. I've gotten into so many holes. Just ask
Get in
Jatsu.
the hole.
Ask Jatsu how many holes I've gone down.
Have you killed the Queen Ant boss yet?
Oh yeah, I did that a while ago.
Why are you back here?
Because there's a hole here. I don't know where it is. But there is a hole. And the hole was made for me. That's where it came from. Christ. Okay. Where is this hole? Anyway, I'm doing all this messing around as a way to avoid having to go to the big mine. I don't want to go to the big mine. I'm excited for the big mine. I'm so excited for the big mine that I am avoiding big mine. I'm playing with ants instead. Well, termites. But yes, I'm playing with the termites instead of going to the big mine. Because the big mine's scary. There's mine carts, and the mine carts can and will dump you to your death.
So big dumps.
Big dumps. Big dumps guaranteed. Oh, that's a hole. A hole. Whee! Yeah, that's the hole. That's the hole I'm looking for. Yeah, there's fish in here. Yeah, that's how you know it's the right hole, when there's a goddamn fish in here. You fucking... Ow, stop it. Who did that? Oh, it was a fish. Of course it was a fish. Oh, there's 2 fish. Just the absolute worst. Anyway, go on.
No, I was gonna say, can you go underwater or will you drown?
There is deep water, and you fall straight down and die. Shallow water, I can wade through. This is what I came here for. Alright.
Floating blue orb.
It's a crystal, technically speak. Magic water crystal. Alright, what magic do I learn from the water crystal? Magic learned. Nothing there. Wait, what? I'm not sure what magic I just learned. Very cool. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Alright, so that's all the holes. There are no more holes for me to throw myself down. It's time to go to the big mine. Biggest minus. Save. Checking the RAM card. Saving. Alright. I'm going to go back and read stuff. And then I'm going to go over here. Yeah, this is like the 3rd time I've gone through this specific set of hallways.
Hey, you watched
Like,
me experience the same
this stream.
pleasure with Powers too, so we're brothers.
You know, I just think that I like the well-defined layout of the first Kingsfield more than this semi-open world fuckery of second Kingsfield.
That's the nicest thing you've said about Kingsfield 1 ever.
Yeah, no, I think the more I play of Kingsfield 2, the more Kingsfield 1 is growing on me. I think says...
You want to stay positive about Kingsfield? You know, I mean, in hindsight, you know, you gotta look back and say, yeah, you know, they made their first 3D game with a small team. Good for them.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, I think I might have said it before, but I would rather replay the first Kingsfield than play Dark Souls.
Okay, that's... I mean, you're being...
There's some tough archers. Okay. I think there's something wrong with the audio balance. Let me balance the audio. Balancing the audio. Okay. That should be rebalanced. Alright, so first things first, in the big mine area. Big mine area, the first thing to do is not go into the mine itself yet. First thing to do is to fuck around in here. Oh, that's locked. Never mind. Use a rhombus key, then fuck around in there. Now, there should be a bunch of assholes in here. Somewhere. Yeah, there's assholes in here.
Have you tried putting your fist deep into that asshole?
I mean, I need to get up to the assholes in order to put my fist up their ass.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, that's just you. That's just evidence of you not trying hard enough. I'm just gonna call you out for what you're
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's a skill issue. I'll be the first to admit it. Already used my first gold potion. Fantastic. Hey, buddy.
So to make things not about fisting and sexual things, I noticed that the Game Pass Game Club fell to the votes and have selected Goat Simulator.
Yeah.
And I think this is going to spawn the expected conversation of, is the legacy of Goat Simulator positive or negative? Like all of those jokey simulator games and basically reviving the joke simulator and parody.
Wait, was it revive it or was it starting it?
You could make the argument that it basically started the parody simulator, right?
Yeah. Right?
And
Well,
all of those cheap ass parody simulator games just flooding Steam, and they still do to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Like, is that legacy positive? Is that legacy negative?
It just kind of is, as far as I'm concerned. I don't think those games are hurting anything. Are they hurting anything? Or they're just kind of there?
I think they... But I guess the question is like, the quality of them and, like... Yeah, I mean, let's just say it for what it is. Like, the surfacing and listicles and list tools on Steam for new releases, especially for independent indie games, is poor.
Uh-huh.
And this flood of bad simulators, parody simulators, has not made it better.
I suppose, but I mean, you could say that about all the hardcore pornography on Steam as well.
Absolutely, I say that about the hardcore pornography, except the ones that turn me on.
Of course. Oh, these assholes. Wait, there's magic for this. There's magic for this. Okay, that should help. A little bit. Oh, it helps except for when it doesn't. Oh, this is certainly getting more complicated. Here we go. Still shooting at me? That's weird. So, how would you fix Steam for curation?
I don't think there is a way to fix Steam. I think that everything they've tried doesn't work. First off, I would completely revoke community tags. It's a joke. It's terrible. They are actively hurting how to find games on there. Like the whole, you remember the Steam Greenlight thing, like games needing to have a basically go through a popularity contest before they got on there. I think honestly, just have it easier to set up your own tags and make the search better, make searching better, make filters better, make blacklists, and like make blacklists more than just I can turn off not suitable for work and like certain genres. Like, let me be able to set my own parameters for everything.
Okay. Yeah. And there's a little bit of that, but it's kind of janky.
Oh, it's horrible.
All right. So, do you like minecarts?
I still say this, that N64 Mother 3 demo is still one of the most impressive things I've ever seen.
All right then. Oh. Okay, so there's a bunch of archers in here. Full shield. Not good for much, but it does something. So with the frame rate being what it is, these guys like die in slow motion, and it's kind of fun. All right, so that got this thing, magic. What magic this gives me? Breath. It gives me breath. What does breath do? Breath do? I'll have to find out.
It's a Tic Tacs.
Yeah, I guess. Armor. Check this out. So 81, 77, 71. 82, 79, 80. It's a little bit better, right? Oh well. This thing, and then that's it for here. Now I warp back. This is another area where you could soft lock yourself. There's so many areas where you can soft lock yourself in this game. Like it's pretty fucked actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I've gone through. Wait, there's more stuff to go. Not worth going through though. Yeah, whatever. I'll do it. Yeah, I'm like a little over halfway through this game now. And you know, it's probably like a 10, 12-hour game as opposed to an 8.5-hour game for the first one. So it is bigger. Well, it's 8.5 hours using maps and a guide. Whereas this is probably like 10 to 12 hours using maps and a guide. I can't even imagine trying to do this without any sources. Cannot imagine. Actually, okay, so I've been thinking. These kinds of old, crusty dungeon crawlers, were people supposed to just figure it out on their own, or
Yes.
was it? Well, actually,
Yes.
especially in Japan, like, was there
Absolutely.
some kind of?
Yes. Okay, so there was a homebrew. This kind of gets into like. So to say that From Software owes a lot of debt of gratitude to both Wizardry and like especially Tower of Druaga is is an understatement.
So I was gonna bring it up to Tower of Druaga because that was an arcade game.
Yeah. There was, but even for that game, there was a Dojinshi guide system. Tower of Druaga was so popular with the Dojinshi guide people is people would leave journals on top of the arcade cabinet, and people would organically fill in how to complete the screens or levels on each level of the game.
Right. So that's what I was trying to get at. That there's supposed to be like that there was some kind of communal support thing for Tower of Druaga.
Yeah, there would be there probably was a BBS.
Or a BBS, or just even like the local kids at the arcade would share tips or what they found, or at least said that the community guide, like that's a physical thing.
Yeah, there would be. I mean, the Dojinshi. Do we have to explain what Dojinshi and Dojin is?
I barely know what that is, so you probably need to.
It's self-publishing of printed materials, whether it be manga or like a guide. So you've made what you believe to be a helpful, handy guide. There will be a bookstore that carries Dojinshi works and allows you to self-publish. and make a profit for per sales.
So, with Tower of Druaga, that was important. With The Legend of Zelda, that probably would have been super important, because that game is fucking opaque.
It is.
So, by the time you get to the 90s, could there have been any expectation of developers that they could just make the games in Japan, make the games as obscure as they wanted, and people would figure it out collectively, and they wouldn't have to worry about it?
I mean, you could even argue that there was that element in the early days of PC gaming. Like, Wizardry had, I mean, those Wizardry and Ultima games, like John Carmack was talking about how the first Doom game, they had to box their own copies and, like, put floppy disks into carts and then send them to PC stores. Like, that was even how Ultima got started, is Richard Garriott was literally putting things into Ziploc bags and nailing them to styrofoam board saying, if you like this box art, buy it.
Yeah. But then there had to have been like a definite community of, I guess, fan-made or third-party strategy guides. Like, that market had to have grown in the 80s and 90s. I don't know much about it, but it had to have been there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then there would have been some expectation that you would have an outside resource, whether it be classmates sharing tips or kids at the arcade
I mean,
pointing things out.
The term water cooler television show has existed since the dawn of time. People use that to talk about, like, JR getting shot in Dallas.
Well, I mean, that was a huge cultural moment. So then you could say there was always been the expectation that these games would have had outside resources.
Games, like the very first Arkham game, the developer got so frustrated that the collective gaming community couldn't find their secret room that they ended up leaking it on a fucking what was the site before Reset Era?
No idea.
NeoGAF.
Oh, NeoGAF. Wow.
You guys, we really expected more of you guys. Finding out everything by pulling the clue, but you didn't find it. Here's the secret room in the game.
Yeah, so I guess what I'm trying to get at is there was never really the expectation that you're supposed to just figure this out on your own.
Oh, there was that expectation.
There was?
But it still exists.
Okay.
I mean, Wizardry 4 had anti-pirate software questions that were based off of United States television programming and references, and so when they localized the game and forgot to remove those or change those, Japanese users were like, "What the fuck? What is General Hospital?"
Oh, wow. I mean, but that's like DRM nonsense going on there, right?
You're asking where this mindset of, like, this weird opaque bullshit is. It all goes back to Wizardry 4.
I mean, games before that were weird and opaque too.
Wizardry 4 was the one that made the biggest impact on Japanese developers, especially Atlas and From.
Guess I'm just not that willing to put it all on one game.
You really can, in the case of Wizardry 4. Like, we can also credit Tower of Druaga, but Wizardry 4 really is the, like, it is the game that, like, all of these people who worked in From and all of the people who've worked on the Persona franchise have said, yeah, this is the game. This is the game that, this is why this plays the way it does.
Wait, what year did Wizardry 4 come out?
I'm looking that up now. 87.
So that was after Draga and Dragon Quest and Zelda.
Yeah. Draga was 84.
Yeah. So, but then wouldn't Dragon Quest have also and Draga also had big influences on game design as well? I guess that's where I get hung up.
Like, from we kind of talked about this with like your pick. So we have a term for people who really like Japanese culture and Japanese media. We call them weeaboos.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, there is a reverse version of this phenomenon. People who really like American stuff, American media, and American video games.
Uh-huh.
And for whatever reason, From Software really liked Wizardry and Ultima. Like, they really liked those games. They thought they were the greatest fucking great games ever. And they even said that Kingsfield was just us trying to make Wizardry.
Yeah.
They've made no qualms about this. Our first shot, basically our big thing, it's gonna be a Wizardry clone.
Yeah, that part I knew, but I'm talking about games as a whole, like the entire game industry as a whole.
Like the JRPG, for whatever reason, JRPGs, the ones that are dungeon based, JRPGs, like the Personas, the Shin Megami Tenseis, and anything that From touches, are very directly inspired by Wizardry, and they're like obtuse, let's say linear leveling systems, and sometimes like needing to do feat-based stuff and like skill-based stuff. For whatever reason, Wizardry 4 was the one that stuck. You're getting shot by orbs.
Yeah, I know. I was watching the guy really go at it with a pickaxe. Like, why aren't these assholes bothering him? Why is it just me? Why are they picking on me? And why are they so fast? That was a weird hitbox. Anyway. Though, you know, Draga and Dragon Quest were also based on Wizardry and Ultima, but in a different direction. Also, I just want everyone to look at this guy and him just going at it. Just an absolute unit. Anyway, what's he have to say? Place is called the Big Mine. It's inside the Cave of Poison, the Cave of Darkness, the Cave of Earth Soul, the Elf Cave. Nobody knows how to get there. What the hell is this guy even talking about? Earth elementals are guarding something at the Cave of the Earth Soul. I heard that mages used to live there long ago. Once upon a time, the elves had created a shrine on the island. They were hiding in a cave when they died out. This cave is called the Elf Cave. Okay, well, I found the Elf Cemetery early. I'm so tired of digging.
Dead?
Oh yeah, they've been dead for a while.
Oh, sad.
Actually, I met an elf ghost last stream. Also, this is another fantastic quote. Alright, so where do I go from here? From here, I go this way. So I think even though you're being argumentative, we can agree that that JRPG stemmed from Wizardry and Ultima.
Yeah, yeah, it's the common ancestor, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes you can even tell if the developer preferred Ultima versus Wizardry.
Yes.
The ones that are top down are almost always Ultima, and the ones that are first person blobbers are usually the Wizardry ones.
And then there's Dragon Quest, which is both.
Yeah, you could argue that.
I did argue that. I have argued that.
I mean, the weird thing about Dragon Quest is that it's both also because of the template of town, dungeon, boss, town, dungeon, boss, town, dungeon, boss, which is like a weird halfway step between Ultima structure and kind of the spelunking of Wizardry.
Yep, it sure is. I've made that argument. So that goes back to the whole use of outside resources, these kinds of games. And that's always been a feature of them, right?
I think you could make that argument, but it's not a distinctly Japanese phenomenon, is where I'm pushing back on.
Okay. I will accept that pushback.
Oh baby, push it real good.
Bones. See, this guy's just minding his business. No one's bothering him. Look at him. He's chiseling. Who the hell are you? Why are you wearing those clothes? Well, there are no more crystals around here. Thanks, buddy. I'm not a crystal miner either. I came to look for the treasure left by King Harvine. Harvine? Harvin. Harvine? Whatever. Oops, please don't tell anyone this.
I did it again. Oh wait, you don't want to get DMCA'd.
My ancestor was working for King Harvine, and was given Harvine's key, but I lost the key while I was walking around the island. Gee, buddy. Was that the only signposting you have for getting Harvine's key? Where did I drop my
kind
key?
of.
I'm supposed to be rich by now. Yeah, I know. This is the only signposting.
I'll be honest that I feel like this is the one thing you have to say that Wizardry was always better, like Ultima was always better about than Wizardry, which is I'm the quest giver in town. I'm gonna tell you exactly where I want you to go. And then Wizardry, you had to find the people in the dungeon rather than go to a town.
Yep. Yep.
So that,
yep.
the weird sequence breaking.
Yep.
This
yep.
is
Yep.
one thing that Ultima did significantly better. Like having a hub world, kind of cool and easy and important.
There. Sure is.
When I think about games that people like that I don't, I think about Resonance of Fate. I like the combat in Resonance of Fate. I hate the fucking mission structure. I hate the fact that game doesn't have a mission log. Or no, it does. It kind of does, but I hate the fact that you'll have characters talking while in game saying, "The next town is due north," and then you need to make a mental note of that. Otherwise, you will get lost.
Uh-huh. I'm all about getting lost. I'm lost right now.
I mean, I've watched you do it several times.
Uh-huh.
So was the motivation of getting into Kingsfield that you were sick and tired of Beyond the Beyond as your designated, I don't want to do my normal feature set, I want to just play one game for 2 hours?
So, I was always going to play Kingsfield after Beyond the Beyond, or I was always going to play this Kingsfield after Beyond the Beyond, no matter what. So
but you didn't finish. Your plate's getting cold.
I'm gonna finish. I've made progress. I got past the first boss. It wasn't that hard.
How long is Beyond the Beyond? I'm gonna look this up.
Probably 30, 40 hours. I had to guess.
Alright, now, I have to say, how long to beat is pretty unreliable about adventure games and JRPGs, so take this with a grain of salt. It's saying 33 to 35 hours. That sounds actually
right.
pretty on point.
That feels right. Alright, so I now have the light spell. Use the light spell to cast light, so I can see things with the light. Seeing these giant... Well, what'd you call these things? Are these the Earth Elementals? Man, I hope not. I don't like looking at them. Also a guy over here somewhere I can hear. Might be been the other guy though. Locked. Which key is? Also, there's too many keys in this game, and it's kind of a pain to go through all of them. Yeah, Rod. Crystal. Oh, nope. Got him. Yeah, I don't like the fact they have more enemies they're supposed to swat out of the air in this game. Because looking up and down is a pain in the ass. You see, this is a pain in the ass. Because the hitboxes are weird. What's this? This looks spooky. Is dark armor. I'm probably not supposed to wear it. And because there's no identify spell or anything in this game, you find out about cursed items by wearing them.
I mean, even Dragon Quest had that. Remember how Dragon Quest 1 had that one random item where it's like, now you're cursed. You gotta go to the church to get rid of this curse.
Yeah, you could go to the church to get rid of the curse. Guess what? There's no church in this game.
It's halfway across the town. It's halfway. It's 3 cities removed. God, that is maybe the biggest fuck you, other than the one part of Dragon Quest where it's like, I really do got to do this giant horseshoe to get to the evil fucking tower thing. Because, you know, narrow passages.
I will say, I would rather play the first Dragon Quest in this game. Easily. First Dragon Quest can actually be a good time once you get into the group. Alright, so I finally got the item that tells me what other items do. You know, over halfway through the game. Which is cool, right? Alright, so all this dark bullshit. Going through the cave. Dark part of the cave. This is fun. See here. I guess I go across this bridge. Oh, there's that minecart from before. Yeah, this is a big mine, alright. Yep, sure is a big mine. Definitely a big mine.
Ah.
Ah, you got me. Don't you love it when the enemies have inconsistent movement and attack speeds?
Or hitboxes. That's the thing that I think From has talked good about.
Yeah.
Or collision detection. It's like, I died because the giant swung his big axe through the pillar I was hiding behind. Because of clipping. Fuck you. That's the thing where I feel like From fans are just fucking completely blind to their favorite games and their favorite developers' flaws. Is like, I feel like From has had the same goddamn issues.
Since the beginning.
30 fucking years. Like, how is the hitbox problem still a problem with these boss-based RPGs? How is the clipping issue still a problem? They've had 30 years to figure this out.
But they haven't, because that's part of their design philosophy, is to not figure it out.
It's the dumbest. I get if you want to say that it doesn't matter to me, but How many goddamn times are they gonna make me walk on a catwalk or some sort of scaffolding, and I gotta make these leaps of faith,
Every
and
time.
it feels like shit because
time.
they don't know how to program platforming.
Every time. 'Cause-
Every single fucking time.
Because they don't want to program platforming. Who wants to program platforming? That sucks.
They just get away. They get a free pass for the same fucking problems every time. So that's why I say I don't have to respect them. I don't need to use my energy saying that they're bad, objectively bad games, but I don't have to respect them as a developer.
Well, that's better than me, where I'm doing all this work so that I can dissect each game in order. In order to be an asshole about it. Alright, so down this hole is the poison cave. Cave of poison. Cave with poison in it. There's no poison bog because Miyazaki isn't here, but there is a poison cave, and that's where he got the idea from.
Fuck.
So I'm wearing double poison items right now. Poison resist items. Because I'm following a guide. So hopefully when I drop down here, I won't get that poisoned. Just a little bit poisoned as a treat. But there are enemies who will immediately attack me. Also, this is the worst wall texture.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why it's like heather textured. You know how heather is a gray with white speckles in it?
Yeah.
Like it's like a heathering of green and blood red.
Yeah, I guess it's poisoned.
Yeah.
That's the visual language they're going
Oh,
for.
hey, a From game makes you go through a poison level where you're constantly getting poisoned and having to deal with the status effect.
Or
this horrible,
if you
debilitating status effect where getting the resources to remove it are rare.
well, they're rare, but if you are following a guide, you already get those resources before you go into the poison thing. Which is what I did.
What was the one in Dark Souls 1? The Undead Berg?
No,
you getting
no, you're thinking Blight Town.
Blight Town, right. You would get poison and curse. And if you weren't following the guide, figuring out how to deal with curse and poison was a colossal pain in the ass. And people are like, oh, you should just follow the guide to find out how to get rid of the status effects. It's like, what if they just taught me, like, hey, this is how you do it the first time?
Wait, teach you something? Like, directly? Are you out of your
I know,
mind?
right? Like a fucking game design thing that normal people are held accountable. Okay, rant time. I'm joining you here in solidarity because, like, this ability is gone. It boggles my mind when people who praise and people who commend games and developers and platform providers of inclusivity and accessibility tools, and they don't fucking join the choir in calling out From for having these major accessibility issues.
Oh, this guy's dead. This guy's super dead. Yeah.
Or
no.
they lose their shit when people bring this up.
They do. Yeah, no, don't bring this up to Relkin. That's my advice. Relkin's watching. Hi, Relkin. Love you. That's a bad down there. But yeah, no, it's no bueno. Not even a little bit. And I mean, that's the thing with hostile game design.
Not a small developer. No, they can't use that excuse. I'm sick and tired of hearing that excuse. They're not a small developer.
Yeah, there's 400 of them these days.
Like they should have, you know, easy to access, you know, textual supports for people who have vision problems, for people who have audio processing problems.
Oh, yeah, no. If you have any kind of disability, don't play video games, I guess. Or get good. Is the actual answer to that.
Awful.
Yeah, I know. Like being deaf is a skill issue. Definitely. But yeah, I mean, that's the problem with hostile game design, is that it's hostile, which means it's hostile to everyone.
No, but I think there's a difference between, like, the hostile game design of something small. Like, let's say, like, Octodad is hostile game design. That game controls like shit.
But as a joke. It's
But
like
as
Qual.
a joke. And then also that game was like a bunch of kids' final term paper project for their game design school. And they passed because it made their teacher laugh.
Yeah.
Like, there's a difference between that hostile game design and, say, I don't know, Elden Ring.
Uh-huh. Elden Ring, which hates you for existing. And I guess that all goes back to my ever-evolving quest to figure out why this shit got popular, what it did. And
I think that like Demon Souls and that first Dark Soul were so antithetical to established game design, and also those games looked and played nothing like anything that was available. Like, you think about that specific era PS3, Xbox 360 game, and it was like we were all talking about how every single Unreal Engine game looked the same.
yeah, but the kind of like gothic dark fantasy thing is also wasn't exactly a brand new aesthetic either. I'm at the point with it where my thoughts are leaning towards something about the way internet culture was developing around 2010, 2011 or so had something to do with it. Like YouTube, like game skill video, you know, like the 360 no scope type genre of like early YouTube videos.
Yeah.
That would have had
And then
something
the
to do with it.
algorithm raising a bunch of people who didn't actually know how to write very well, to where now we can't they won.
So I'm thinking that the way, like the way to play the Souls games wrong, which is to just, you know, go head first into the thing that kills you as a way to prove how cool you are. And, you know, doing that over and over until you can actually pull it off. You know, and then posting a video down on the internet, because by the time you get to early YouTube, any jackass can do that. You get to the point where that grows in popularity, and it gets people to buy those games to try to do that themselves. And word of mouth spreads.
I think that first Demon Soul, Dark Soul, those two games, I think that they... This is a hot take. I think those games definitely benefited from the speedrunning community.
Oh.
I think that people saw a bunch of like, I've been struggling with this one boss for 2 hours. Oh my god, someone did it in 10 minutes. I need to do this. This is great. This is blah, 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 blah.
But that required buying the game first. Like, what got people to buy Dark Souls?
Word of mouth.
Word of
Absolutely
mouth.
word of
So then where did the word of mouth come from?
forums. I think that was during the era of forum talk. Like, it was a huge talking point on forums. NeoGaf fucking loved that game. So did 4chan. And look, I don't say anything positive about 4chan ever, because it was a teeming dumpster fire.
Yeah, so I'm trying to identify, like, why the forums latched onto Dark Souls in 2011, but not so much Demon Souls in 2008, or Kingsfield 4 in 2005.
I would say that Demon Souls, people latched onto it. Like, it got Game of the Year on GameSpot.
It did, but I always chalked it up to Kevin Van Ord being a weirdo, more than anything else.
Oh, bless Kevin Van Ord. That man's writing the text for the stories for Baldur's Gate 3 now.
Oh, he is good for him. I don't have anything against him, but I just assumed that he was a weird guy, and that's why Demon Souls won Game of the Year.
Openly gay game reviewers.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that's definitely worth admiring. Alright, so I'm going in a circle, and I'm lost.
Jesus Christ. As you mentioned, I'm just looking at something that just has me shaking my head.
Uh-huh.
As you mentioned, like, oh god, like, all of these terrible YouTube essayists and streamers that have these communities that latch onto them and never look back. Do you know who DSP is?
I think I've heard of that before.
Yeah, he's the guy who got caught whacking off without turning his stream off, and then also
Cool.
apparently didn't pay his taxes
See
and then
that?
begged people
Yeah,
for money.
yeah, that's the real problem there.
Apparently yesterday he did a reaction to 9/11 newscast stream and did not disable his animating emotes.
Cool.
So people were paying money to have these like kitschy, blingy emotes while this man was watching archival footage of the towers falling
Good.
or collapsing.
Okay, so good and cool. Yeah, no, that's 2020's internet.
Yeah, welcome to the internet.
All right, so John's got a lot to say, and I don't want to ignore him.
Yeah.
All right, yes, the demons. So, yeah, the box art was good, I guess, and yeah, a lot of people. That's the common narrative was that it was so different from the 360 PS3 FPS games that were everywhere. I don't know how much I buy that narrative.
I mean, Oblivion was still shipping a lot of units like a whole year after its release.
Dark Souls came out the same year as Skyrim. So, again, I'm just not buying it personally.
And also, I would say that Saints Row 2 was
Yeah, Saints Row
not
2.
Saints Row 2 was not that. It was a colorful, larger-than-life GTA clone.
Like Just Cause 2 was 2010.
Yeah, but
Okay,
Just
fine.
Cause 2 might be the worst aged version of those 360 PS3 games we all had fun with.
Oh no! Don't say that to me. I mean,
I'm Bolo Santosi.
I mean, you're probably right, but oh, what the fuck is this?
Godzilla.
Oh, this is a bad
Gojira.
time. This is a bad time, and bad things are happening. I'm gonna get behind this thing, and I'm gonna hit it.
Gojira. Hey, Braden, you can comment about this. So Wizardry 4 is very important to JRPGs. We just had this talk, by the way.
It's the game that said, "What if you
Ooh.
summoned monsters?"
Yeah, so every summoner.
Oh god, there's so many of these assholes. Oh lord.
And also, your character didn't level up, except at set points,
That's always
and
good.
it was hard.
I mean, the first thing that you do there is you need to find a spell in a blackened. You need to have a specific class so as that you can see because you're in a dark environment. And the spell to illuminate is not just illuminate or light.
Alright, so I am in a tricky spot right now where I have all these dragons, and they're firing off all their bullshit at me,
Mm-hmm.
all at the same time. So, where am I and where do I go? Okay, so I need to go south, and I need to run... Do I just need to run past all these guys? Because they take so many hits to go down. I need to run past all these. I need everything that. Okay. Well, this is gonna be fun. Be good times. I think I'm coming up on the big mine boss. You know, the boss of the big mines. Does this fire do anything about this? Oh, they just fire off so much, huh? Oh boy. Running past all of it. Running past all of it. Oh, that's just a guy. He's standing on the thing I want. Alright, that's the thing I want. Oh, yep. Yep, nope. I'm just gonna see y'all later. I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. Oh boy.
Okay, Poochie.
Oh boy. Yep, nope. Yep, nope. That's no good. That's absolutely no good. Oh, there's this fire. It does nothing. Oh, this guy's blocking me. Oh no. This guy's blocking me and then he ate my face. Okay, so is there any way for me to get out of this? Probably not. Okay, so am I underleveled for this?
Probably. That's almost so. Oh, sorry, I lost my voice.
Oh boy.
Yes, probably.
And I'm back here. I left the moonstone in a thing over there.
Is there a reason why you didn't save state?
I did, but should I even go back there? Let's see what happens. Alright, I'm all the way back. Ah, God. I'm all the way back here. Does resist... Okay, how do I deal with these things? Because this is wild. This is nuts.
Have you tried killing Godzilla by summoning Ghidra, King Ghidra?
No, I haven't tried that yet. I'll get to it eventually.
Have they ever done a Gamera versus Godzilla thing? That seems like something that would have happened.
No, those two companies hate each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Have either of them fought Ultraman?
I don't think so. There was a fake Ultraman a couple times in the Godzilla movies.
I mean, we love Jet Jaguar.
Jet Jaguar.
We all love Jet Jaguar. He's
Jet Jaguar! Jet Jaguar!
Alright. I burned one of the limited full heals in this game to try to run past
Your mother never really loved him.
Try and run past all of these idiots. This idiot is blocking this way, which is not what I want.
Don't smile that. I'm doing Mystery Science Theater. I like how I know the Mystery Science Theater sing-along.
Gamera is really neat. He is made of turtle meat. We love you, Gamera.
Eat sushi from a pail.
Alright, I've gone further this time. Oh, is there an Earth Crystal over here somewhere? Oh boy. I'm burning too much. Alright, let me try to... my bearing. Bearings. That room and in that room. One thing. Oh, it's being carried by the Earth element. Cool. Okay, well, there's not many of y'all here anymore. So, I can deal with that. I can deal with one of y'all. Well, these are definitely the gnarliest enemies so far. Oh, I thought you died. It's taking way too much.
Favorite thing about Jet Jaguar is he looks like neither a jet nor jaguar.
That is true.
You might as well call him, like, Goose Leopard Print.
Yes, Goose Leopard Print, my favorite superhero. Okay, this guy is invincible, I guess. Because nothing is doing anything to him. This is a problem. have any better magic? Let's try Firewall. Ah, that killed him. Whew, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna run for this. And then go in here. Run away. Oh boy. Well, that was fun. We all had fun, right?
Yeah, I love fun.
So you're coming up to the 2-hour mark. How do you feel?
I'm almost at the boss for the big mine. So
But
that's
how do you
exciting.
feel? How do you feel? Tell me inside your soul. How does your soul feel?
Bad. My soul feels bad. I'm not happy. I'm not happy as a person, really.
Have you thought of going to campfire and rekindling your souls? Shows that you're not a husk.
Have you thought of shoving it straight up your ass?
Have you thought about getting good?
I have, and I refuse.
Okay.
Have you thought about Jesus?
Not for a while.
I think about
I have to say this this Ghostface encounter is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, no. There's a whole cave full of ghost faces earlier, and it was hilarious. You can ask Jotsu about that. It was very funny. Okay, so where am I now? I am going down here. Oh, that sounds nasty. Sounds mean. There. All kinds of uglies making noise. Okay. It's a ghost. Oh, it's a lot of ghosts. So the thing about these ghosts is they have very limited ranges that they can walk in, or they can float in. So they run into invisible walls all the time, like this. This fucking like acapella group here can't go beyond that point. So, oh yes, Oni Densetsu, exactly. Because again, programming is hard. Do I even need anything in there? There's a lot of stuff in there, so yeah. Yeah, fighting these guys is a sword. So, does this game look fun?
Yeah.
No, it looks like tons of fun.
Yeah.
And y'all should play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I have played this game. I own this game.
Have you beaten this game?
Brayden
No.
will actually play this game.
But don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, he's got dubious horror games to worry about.
Oh, okay, yeah, you should get back around to the dubious dungeon crawler or something. Grave.
Oh, we can do that.
Yeah, he could play Towers too.
I mean, isn't he obligated to play Towers 2?
No, just Towers 1.
Oh. Why not?
Fuck you. You can play Towers 2 too.
I'll play the Game Boy Color version of Towers 2. Fuck you. Never even came out.
Why are we, when we talk to each other, why are we so abusive?
Because something toxic masculinity.
You can't mansplain this problem, right?
If there was a woman here, would we be talking to her that way? If we were good friends, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Fine by a man who comes here beats the Black Dragon with the blessing of...
Brayden, you talk to M this way, kind of.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I just say, oh, Because M is going to be the only person advocating for Pillars 2.
Elf's Key. Okay.
That's a good point.
See, I see on Steam, and I see that
Oh, he was.
M has played like 56 hours of Pillars 2.
So she likes it.
Yeah. Because it's, unironically, one of the best CRPGs of the last decade.
That's not saying much.
You know, it's a good
That
PoE
ain't saying
game,
much.
but it's not the best PoE game.
Shut up. Yeah, Zelda.
There's
Pose.
one PoE game that's better than Pillars of Eternity.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at this build guide, and it says I have to redistribute my spheres.
Yeah, it's super easy. There's a respec option.
And then, I'm sorry, my wrist is dying.
You can click to hold.
Where the hell do I go from? How do I go from here?
Hey, I've got 5 invite codes for Beast Sky or Blue Sky. Do any of you want them?
Absolutely not. If I wanted to go on Twitter, but it's just the insufferable leftists and artists making stuff for each other because their audiences haven't followed them yet.
Yeah.
Let me know.
I'd hang out in more Discords.
But what if you wanted big anime boobies?
Those are easily attainable. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure if I joined Blue Sky, I would find a lot of that. Instead, I was reminded, thanks to people on the internet, about Umineko's soundtrack. So, you know.
Oh. That was the
Good.
boss fight.
Look at you, boss fighter.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a boss fight. I wasn't prepared at all. I guess that's why I burned through so many items. Oh. Okay. Oh. I need to do anything else here. Oh, the crossbows. Okay. Crossbow. Okay. I can get that. Of course, it's in a secret compartment. Wouldn't it be in a secret compartment? Most interesting weapon in the game. Why would you want anyone
like greatsword?
to find it? No, it's a crossbow, which is interesting considering.
It's the only crossbow?
Yeah, and there weren't any ranged weapons in the first game. Well, I have those two keys. Crossbow. Is that blast arms? I think I got everything here. I got everything. I think this is it. I think this is. I'm going to. Let me just. I'm going to Stargate my way out of here. I think that's it for the big mine. A little bit anti. What am I at? I'm at 2 hours? Hours? Should I go tackle the castle or quitting?
Why don't you give it a shot? Like, see what happens, and then when you die, your first death is where you quit. I like that.
Okay.
As a benchmark.
Alright, yeah. And it's a short hop over to the castle with all the shortcuts. filling all of these Estus flasks. One. This is something cool. Okay. So castle straight through here. Yeah, this game has me fighting emojis. It was very advanced. The main emoji is the pained face emoji. Wait, is there a pained face emoji?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the main emoji for this. Anyway, I'm back here at the castle. Can I unlock this door with Harvey's key? Nice if I could. I can. That's lovely. Wait, have y'all seen this castle yet? I've been through once before. But this is a fun room. Where fun things happen.
Ah, yes. This thing. Yes. There's so many fire effects, the frame rate drops to single digits.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Alright, so now I can get through this door.
Imagine getting this for Christmas in 1995.
Grandma got you this game, and it's making you angry constantly.
Grandma got this game and it poisoned you for the rest of your life.
It's a FromSoft game that came out before the year 2016.
So you probably had to play this game, and this was your only game for the month.
So it they don't really. This era of FromSoft doesn't want you to play it.
No era from. Well, I guess the middle era wants you to play it.
The Adventures of Cookie and Cream wants you to play it.
Yeah, Chromehounds isn't that bad, is it? Metal Wolf Chaos isn't that bad?
Metal Wolf Chaos is using the same engine as a Togi.
Togi wants you to play it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Look at that skeleton!
Yeah, that's a high level skeleton, the kind that the pain in the ass.
You killed it pretty quick.
The first time I came through here, they were a bad time.
So what you're saying is that you've leveled up and learned the mechanics, and it's rewarding you for all of your experience and the investment of time that you put into it.
I know the mechanics as well as I did 3 hours ago. I just leveled up is all.
Then why have you been able to beat the things faster?
Because I'm doing more damage.
You got good. You got good at the game.
It's literally just me doing more damage. Because these guys took like 10 hits and dodging.
You got good.
I still can't get over the video essay I saw saying that Dark Souls had adjustable difficulty because you could just grind for 6 hours in Undeadburg. Yes, the guy lost his head. Thank you, Jatsu. That's very helpful. Where am I going? I'm going to the big room that... Right, I'm going to the big room that kills me.
I love big rooms that kill me.
Don't forget to go to the big... What's a status effect? Curse. Terrible night for a curse. Does this do anything?
I got that reference.
Thank you. That doesn't do it. Oh no, it does. Okay. Oh, hey buddies. How about I just do that? Oh, that's no good. Oh, you guys like magic, huh? That's like stabbing. Like stabbing and using magic. Okay, I get it. I get it.
Hey, maybe you should dodge that fireball.
You know, that's probably a good idea. I should probably hit him with my own fireball. That'd also be a good idea. Behind me, causing problems. So I just have to worry about these two. Oh, wrong button. Come on, hit him! Hit him! Oh, that didn't hit him. Okay. Just hit this guy. I should just hit this guy. Oh, that's not working as well as I thought it would. Okay, yeah, he died pretty good. That should do a lot.
Oh
Okay.
God! Did Mento open up the can of worms that is Appleseed?
Oh yeah.
no.
So what is Appleseed anyway? I don't know anything about it.
It's a mecha franchise.
Oh,
it's on par with Pat
It's
Labor.
Ghost in the Shell Man. It's the other thing he did.
Oh wow.
What if the Ghost in the Shell guy tried to do a Pat Labor? But you know what? I joked about this on his last blog. It's like, you realize, I know that you only want to play the classic games, but if you keep doing this, you're gonna have to cover Fate Stay.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a friend. Oh, that hurt. That was painful. Yeah, but he died. Okay.
They made more than one good Fate Stay game,
Glad to hear that.
and more than one good Fate Stay season.
Oh, what are these guys? They like fire, apparently, so let me do resist fire. Oh, died pretty well. Nice genie. Huh. Weird. Guess these guys are kind of genie. Are they fire elemental? What is a fire elemental?
It's a manifestation of the pure element of fire. Alright, let's talk about the inner planes. Not to be confused with the outer planes.
Of course.
The inner planes are, represent the basic building blocks of the material plane. So you have the 4 elemental planes, the ethereal plane, and then the Shadowfell and the Feywild. And all of those kind of influence or are layered on top of the prime material plane in different ways, you see.
So if we're talking about planes, when does the 747 come in?
Okay, so the Galactic Lord Xenu
Uh-huh.
flew a 747 into the elemental plane of fire.
Uh-huh.
And all of the spirits trapped in that plane became fire elementals, and that's why psychiatry is bad.
See.
Anyway, hey, who wants to go treasure hunting with me in the Bahamas? I'm gonna build my own private navy.
Sounds cool and legal.
Yeah.
Well, the IRS says it's a religion, so therefore it is.
Apparently, I didn't realize this, but apparently Scientology was not recognized as a religion until the 90s.
Shame. That got recognized at all. Oh, hey, it's this guy. Wonder if he likes my fire. He does not like my fire. He seems upset by the fire. I think I upset him.
Imagine showing this to your friends and being like, look at the 3D graphics, man.
In 1995?
This would have blown your damn mind, because it's fully polygonal.
gonna die in
Oh,
here.
he also has fire. You should use magic or heal.
Yeah, I should. Oh, killed him. Oh, that guy took a lot. 500 gold. Wow. Alright. So there's 4 of these assholes. I gotta kill all 4 of them if I want to get the... You know, the thingy. Oh, I probably should have waited for my magic to charge. Oh, did the other 2 activate? Are they all activated? All activated. You, get back here. Ah, well that was very kind. Okay, that's 2 down. Oh, are either of y'all streaming later?
I heard that as Toontown.
Or he can.
No, thank you.
Oh boy, it's not delivering any sound to my headphones. Oh.
We can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
This is
Ah,
going to
that's
be
all right.
entertaining.
Hearing
If you
I
him.
can
can't
hear
hear
you
us,
now.
okay.
What are you saying to me?
We were saying that we could hear you, and this is going to be very awkward if you couldn't hear us while we talk.
The ride, don't let it, don't stop. Oh,
So you can hear me now?
Yeah, we always could hear you.
Okay.
That hurts a lot. Okay, he's dead.
Why don't you explain to the class what you're singing?
Anyway.
Why don't you explain to the class what you're singing?
You know what I'm singing.
I have no idea what you're singing.
I honestly don't know.
The theme to Chainsaw Man.
Oh, sure. Actually, that is a good song. That show. I will give it that. I'll give that show nothing else, but I will give it that. That's a good song.
I mean,
You don't like Chainsaw
you
Man?
are,
Not really.
you know, you are allowed to like things on occasion.
I do
right?
on occasion.
I don't care if I'm allowed or not. I'm going to like some things. Anyway.
Is it the vomit scene? Are you one of those people who's like, oh, that was too much? It's like, why did Chainsaw Man not work for you?
I
On my thing.
never watched it.
I liked Chainsaw Man so much I read the entire first part of the manga.
I'm still wondering how they're going to adapt the second part of the manga. I don't think they'll get that far.
They
but,
still have a couple seasons left.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
I
Wonder how they're going to address all that shit.
I have not read it yet.
I guess for me, I found out the twist before even watching the show. I guess the eventual twist
Okay.
of how that goes, and then I jumped into the manga after that twist, and didn't really give a shit about. Well, of course I wouldn't give a shit because, well,
So you intentionally gave yourself the worst experience.
I mean, the thing is, after learning what I learned, I wasn't gonna start from the beginning. That wouldn't have been.
You know, for someone who just said, ah, man, I don't agree with Relkin about things, you sure do have a lot of similarities with Relkin.
Oh, he also doesn't like it?
No, like, deliberately experiencing things in the worst way possible.
It wasn't deliberate, it was kind of by accident.
I give up. I give up. Brady, you talk.
Spoiler culture is hell.
I also feel like spoiler culture is an inevitability, therefore, I give up. I give up!
Wait, you heard it here, everyone. ZP gives up. I've broken him.
No, you haven't broken me. It's just like there's
Damn it.
nothing to be gained from this talk. Like, literally, when I say I don't think spoilers are a big deal, someone gets up in their feelings. I have to hear about it for like a week.
I have liked things because they've been spoiled for me.
Yeah, same here.
I personally would still tell you that spoilers are a big deal. I'm not going to fuss at you about it if they're not a big deal for you, but I like story beats that I was not expecting.
I don't mind spoilers. I don't really give a shit.
Like, it's not going to ruin my experience with something. I think if one spoiler ruins your experience, it was maybe not a great thing in the first place, but it's still nice.
Exactly, and that's what I think of Chainsaw Man.
It's still nice to come across a plot point on your own and go like, oh, I didn't expect that, or that's neat, or that's cool.
Yeah, I guess, like, it seems too edgy for me. I guess, Chainsaw Man. Like, it's trying too hard to be edgy about stuff, like with the violence.
But it's also very sincere.
And just all the entrails. Just
yeah,
so many entrails everywhere. They all just blend together as entrails.
Mortal Kombat 1 coming soon.
It's like, oh, look at this pile of entrails. Isn't that shocking? And I'm like, eh. Unpleasant, I guess.
When I think about Chainsaw Man, I just think about it's about how a boy learns how to become a person.
I mean, if you
touching women's boobs.
I mean, if you want to say that Denji is everyone's favorite trash boy, you know, I can condone that.
He's my dumb idiot son, and I love him.
Like, I'm not going to argue against him being, you know, the best trash boy of all the trash boys. You know, so there is value there. I just... Nothing about the action does anything.
Well, that's just your opinion.
Yeah, and you know, I'm not gonna target Chainsaw fan mans like I'm gonna target FromSoft fans. Because there are some things that, you know, aren't offensive when people like them. There are some things that are. Oh, where's this crystal motherfucker? Not here. Never find this crystal. Hey, this person.
There are things.
Go on.
That I think are perhaps worthy of some level of derision.
Like Dark Souls.
Yeah, sure. Congratulations, you've made that your identity. Do you feel good about yourself?
Yes.
The man who irrationally hates Dark Souls.
Who rationally hates Dark Souls, and that's forthcoming.
Okay.
Wait, I can never find the crystal. The crystal man, right? Is it the crystal? He's really off-shoved in like a random corner for how important he is. Oh, he's not the only one who can make crystal flasks. Leon can. He taught me how. He won't make the bottles anymore though because he has been concentrating on else. Huh. That's some lore. Yeah, I'm winding down. If you. So I've looted the castle. I have gone through the big mine. Went to the elf cemetery. That's everything I'd planned to do. I think I'm like 2/3 of the way through this game now.
So, Brayden, how do you feel about the death of Unity Engine?
Remember when Unity was like a respectable competitor?
So,
wow.
I need to get this straight. Are they charging?
All right. Well, no.
no.
Stop. We just got Steven Totillo saying that we've got another update about Unity and their new fees. Okay, Unity, the remaining staff have regrouped and now says only the initial installation of a game triggers a fee. Demos no longer won't trigger fees. However, they emphasize most. Without defining the word most, devs not on the hook for Game Pass. What the fuck?
So they just completely backpedaled.
No, because it says most game demos.
Oh.
The initial installation still means that if 2,000 people buy your game, you're gonna have to pay per unit fees. Yeah, like still, an install fee only for the first time is still utterly insane.
Huh.
And there's already reports that this was passed by certain members of the Unity team, and apparently there are now mass resignation of people who warned them that this would be received poorly.
What?
Okay, so I guess I can make a run. Alright, so if anyone wants to stream, you should get set up, because I'm going to make a run to the next area, and then stop it there.
Alright, I'll start up.
What the fuck? What does most demos won't trigger fee mean? Mostly.
Most. And mostly don't trigger fees. Mostly. Oh, okay. Well, this is a room. I'm glad.
Frame rate.
I'm glad to see these idiots are enjoying themselves. They're having fun. What the fuck? Well, I was gonna go this way, but as you can see, there's a small complication of that. Just a tiny issue with me going this way.
So is it insta-death or is it damage?
Oh, someone hit me. Hit me.
You could. I think that one on the right did. Or there's.
All right. I mean,
there's the swinging is offset, so imagine if you timed it correctly.
Yeah, it's only 10. So just go. Go.
Oh
Fucking
God!
What the fuck are you doing?
I was going.
Fucking do it. You fucking hesitated, and that's why you're dead.
I'm fucking going.
Yeah.
There we go. You see, I went. Oh, what's this place? Base number 4, fantastic. That's exactly what I want. Get me the fuck out of here. Okay. The rhombus key, because of course it does. Rhombus keys are a bad feature of the game. Oh, hey, it's some friends. Okay, so there's that. And... Jesus. I need to get across there. This is where these things come.
Oh shit! Oh shit! So this is what they said about Game Pass. As for Game Pass and other subscription services, Witten, a representative of Unity, said that developers like AgroCrab would not be on the hook as the fees are charged to distributors, which in the case of Game Pass, the example has been referred to as Microsoft. So apparently now Microsoft's gonna pay the fees.
Love to
I wonder
see
how
it.
Microsoft feels about that.
I'm sure Microsoft feels great about that.
I mean, you see, fucking over indie devs is one thing. Trying to fuck over Microsoft, I don't feel it's going to go very well. Are we going to see corporation on corporation violence?
That'd be nice.
Yo, that's amazing. Ha!
Does that mean that they would charge Sony for PlayStation Plus stuff?
What the fuck?
Is Tim Sweeney cracking open the good alcohol tonight?
Fucking what the fuck? How do you...
Alright, so I'm pretty deep into this level already, so I'm gonna just... You know what, I'm not gonna quick save. That's it for today. Level 23, 9,000 gold.
Wait, raid Braden.
Yeah.
He is muted.
Oh, he's muted and deafened. Don't want any of our nonsense. Alright, everyone, see y'all next time.
Are you dipping out?